Hi guys, Drew here. Thanks for checking out my She Who Walks Between the Worlds channel. Today I want to talk about light body activation. Disclaimer: do not pretend for a second to be an expert on this topic. Just sharing my understanding as it is, because it is a topic that I personally am kind of interested in. So what is the light body? Okay, this is a concept that has been part of many cultures throughout history. And depending on the sources you look at, you're kind of gonna get different answers. But essentially, what we're talking about is sort of a mirror image of the physical body made of spiritual light. Now, this is the part that I kind of get stuck on because my brain automatically wants to say, oh, we're talking about the aura. But I don't know if we are. Maybe there's some overlap with the light body and the aura. Maybe they're exactly the same thing. I'm honestly not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. I really have no idea because I'm not somebody who walks around looking at people's auras all the time, but I can. If it's in the right setting, I get myself ready and situated and I focus. I have a little procedure I go through, but when I do that, I can see aura. And I have viewed aura the way described as sort of a silhouette of color around the body that's exactly like the body. But I've also observed aura to be more like an egg shape around the body. So I don't know. Are they the same thing? Are they two different things? Am I seeing both? I don't know what it is, honestly. Again, don't claim to be an expert. So let's get back to the light body. So the light body is supposed to be the body after death, the form that we take when we leave this physical vessel. It is also said to be the vehicle that carries us back to source. There are questions to whether or not we can actually access and activate the light body while still in the physical body. It's going, again, to depend on where you get that information from. Some teachings say yes you can, and others say no way. This is the part that kind of gets me excited. The light body can be extended into quantum science. There's this idea in quantum science that we have a magnetic body. This magnetic body is not confined to the limits of the material plane. It can extend perception out, and it's even capable of performing certain actions at a distance through quantum entanglement. Quantum physics is my jam, but I'm going to end that here. Let's get back to the spiritual aspect. So there are many methods that are put out there as ways to activate our light body. And that's anything from meditation to visualization to working with crystals, Merkaba activation. This is about specific breathing patterns. I'm not really going to get into it. It's not something I fully understand anyway, but I will definitely be doing a video, at least one video, on sacred geometry at some point, and I'll go over the Merkaba. Basically, what we're trying to do is pull in high vibrational light into the body and create a spiritualization of all of the bodies. So this is the physical body and the physical plane, the emotional body and the emotional plane, the etheric body and the etheric plane, the mental body and the mental plane, the astral body and the astral plane. And all of these are aspects of the light body. We're trying to bring all of these bodies into alignment and create a sustained vibration of unconditional love, a sustained frequency of spiritual ecstasy, if you will, a sustained energy of sacredness. So what would it be like to come into contact with somebody who has activated their light body? These people kind of have an otherworldly quality to them. Their energy is almost palpable when they come into a room. You can feel it. And a lot of times their presence brings peace. It's just a calming energy and presence to be in. And there may even be people who would react by becoming sort of high and giddy and maybe even lightheaded off of being in the presence of someone whose light body had been activated. So what are some steps we can take toward activating our light body? Basically, we need to raise our vibration, and there are many ways to do this. So decalcification of the pineal gland is a way to raise vibration. I honestly don't know if this is possible. I'm under the impression that when we hit puberty, it starts to calcify for most of us. And of course, things we eat and different chemicals that we come into contact with that are in our body affect this. I'm not sure if it's actually possible to decalcify it, but Drunvalo Melchizedek, however you say that, has a video about activating the pineal chakra, which will in theory allow you to exist as if there was no calcification of the pineal gland. I'll leave a link in the description to that video. I love Drunvalo. He is my sacred geometry guru. It may or may not be for you, but if you're interested, check it out. Another way, of course, is our diet. By eating high vibrational foods, we can elevate our vibration as well. Now, of course, this would be like organic foods and foods that we really should be eating, not processed or full of hormones that have been pumped into it. This is an individual choice for each of us, and I say eat what you want. Hopefully you take care of yourself, but at the very least, we can bless our food, charge our food, Reiki our food, whatever, to also help elevate it and raise its vibration. Meditation raises the vibration. Certain music and sound frequencies raise the vibration. Of course, spending time in nature raises our vibration. Clearing ourselves, whether that be through shadow work or saging, constantly making sure that we're clear and we're good keeps our vibration high. And as silly as it sounds, optimism. When we think high vibrational thoughts and speak high vibrational words, that helps us sustain a higher vibration. Now I want to talk about a few stones that are said to help us with light body activation. Agni Gold Dambarite. This stone assists us in discovering our link to source. It encourages purification of consciousness. Thus, we speak and act from our truth. It encourages joy, and it assists us in using spiritual knowledge for the highest good. And it helps us activate our light body. You can see how all these properties feed into this raising of the vibration, thus making it a good stone for this. Azeztulite. White azeztulite brings a flood of light energy into the consciousness. It cleanses the emotional body and fills it with love, compassion, and joy. It also helps activate the light body. Golden azeztulite. Golden azeztulite opens the heart, third eye, and crown chakras, opening them up to a higher vibration. It encourages visions and interdimensional communication. It creates a state of inner bliss or ecstatic rapture, and it can heal limiting emotional wounds. And it helps us activate our light body. Also, we have Creedite. This stone brings an expansion of awareness, and it connects the heart and the spirit. This stone raises our consciousness when we meditate with it, and it also connects us to the Akash. It infuses the energetic and physical body with light and light body activation. Lastly, we have lepidolite. Lepidolite provides an energy of enlightened awareness that assists us in always working for the highest good. It also assists us in relieving any stress or worry we have. It assists us in recognizing and releasing past wounds, as well as allowing us to see every setback, every wound, every disharmonious situation we find ourselves in as an opportunity to learn and grow. It helps us balance any emotional extremes we have, and it brings us into the moment. And of course, light body activation. Also, I did want to say, smoky quartz. My pretty smoky. This would be an excellent stone for working with as well, because it can bring us back to zero. cleansing ourselves with this stone before working with the other stones to activate the light body would be beneficial, to say the least. So yeah, again, not an expert, but really fascinated about these kinds of topics. And of course, I love working with stones, so love to talk about those. So thanks for listening. And until next time, much love and gratitude.